Magandang araw,
Visayas at Mindanao namin.
Historic lodge on the Grand Canyon's North Rim has been destroyed by a fast-moving wildfire. The fire said Sunday that comes as two massive wildfires burn out of control near the North Rim. Mantala News.
The fury of two raging wildfires laying siege to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Park officials confirming the historic Grand Canyon Lodge was consumed by flames along with park administrative buildings, visitors facilities, and a wastewater treatment plant. The fire at that plant prompting a release of chlorine gas that can prove deadly. In total, some 50 to 80 structures now confirmed lost, all destroyed by the so-called Dragon Bravo fire, which quickly surged at least 5,000 acres, and the larger white siege for exploding to tens of thousands of acres after a light we struck Wednesday. The Grand Canyon hosts the nation's third most popular national park last year with more than 4.9 million visits. The historic lodge there constructed nearly 100 years ago served as a mountain oasis for millions, the only real lodging inside the park on the more remote North Rim, now destroyed by flames. Crew racing to certain of out of control, tearing down in a piece of Americana, cutting off access to one of the world's great wonders.
Time for a moment to breathe. Follow me and see. Relax with natural tea. C2 green tea, 100% natural tea. Brew fresh for you and me. Enjoy relaxing with natural tea. Our C2 green tea. Relax the natural way with C2.
Search for missing with hopes to floating. The search for the third four missing individuals take a deeper turn. The Department of Justice is casting a wide net, seeking help from Japan and local agencies. Deploy underwater drones.
The Department of Justice has written a letter to Japan requesting remotely operated vehicles ROVs, according to the Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla. This will help in finding the 34 sabongeros believed to be under the lake and base Elias Toto's statement. But aside from the ID's ROVs, the DOH is also coordinating with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources to use locally available equipment. The Philippine Coast Guard also offered their own ROVs and expressed readiness to dive deep into Taal Lake for their search and recovery operation. As of now, they are only standby of deployment anytime the government rings the bell and orders them to scour the bottom of the lake. While efforts to find the bodies of the sabongeros are underway, the investigation continues. Information is circulating that Elias Toto is allegedly connected to an actress and showbiz celebrity, considered by many to be a key figure in the case. Remulla did not directly answer whether the actress is involved, but other names with potential links. DOH is cooperating with the Philippine National Police PNP to verify reports and information gathered so far.
Tropical Cyclone Emo maintains its strength as landfall nears. Sherwin Anglo reporting.
Tropical Cyclone Update. Emong maintains strength as landfall nears. Tropical Storm Emong has maintained its strength as it threatened to make landfall in western Pangasinan as of 8 p.m. Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal number 4 is raised over the southwestern portion of Ilocos Sur, northwestern La Union, and the extreme northwestern part of Pangasinan. Signal number 3 is currently in effect over the southern portion of Ilocos Norte, the remaining areas of Ilocos Sur, La Union, the northern and western parts of Pangasinan, Abra, the western part of Mountain Province, and the western part of Benguet. Signal number 2 is hosted over the remaining areas of Ilocos Norte and Pangasinan, Apayao, Kalinga, the rest of Mountain Province, Ifugao, the remaining areas of Benguet, as well as the Babuyan Islands. It also raised over the northern and western portions of mainland Cagayan, the western portions of Nueva Vizcaya, and the northern portion of Zambales. Signal number 1 is in effect over Batanes, the remaining areas of Cagayan, the western and central parts of Isabela, Quirino, the rest of Nueva Vizcaya, other parts of Zambales, the northern part of Bataan, Tarlac, northern Pampanga, and the western and central portions of Nueva Ecija.
A storm surge threat of 1 to 3 meters is also possible along several coastal area of northern Luzon. As of the latest report, the eye of Emong was last spotted over the coastal waters of Burgos, Pangasinan, with maximum sustained winds of 120 km per hour and gusts reaching up to 165 km per hour, moving slowly eastward. Based on Pag-asa's forecast track, Emong may take landfall or pass very close to western Pangasinan at any moment, with possible landfall scenarios also including La Union or Ilocos Sur tonight or tomorrow morning. Afterward, the system is expected to cross the mountainous terrain of northern Luzon and exit via the Babuyan Channel, tracking northeastward. It may also pass near Babuyan Islands by tomorrow noon or afternoon, and is expected to approach Batanes by late tomorrow. Meanwhile, a low pressure area outside the Philippine area of responsibility has intensified into Tropical Storm Rosa. The system, along with Emong and the recently exceeded Dante, continues to enhance the southwest monsoon habagat currently affecting the country. According to Metro weather data, intense rainfall is expected tomorrow over the Ilocos region and parts of the Cordillera, while heavy rains are also likely over central Luzon, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, and scattered rains over the Bicol region. These rains will persist through the afternoon and evening, particularly over the western section of Luzon. In Metro Manila, expect intermittent rain showers and thunderstorms, while scattered rain showers are also likely in parts of the Visayas and Mindanao, including Panay Islands, Negros parts of central and eastern Visayas, the Zamboanga Peninsula, northern Mindanao, and Caraga.
Nung nakita ko ulit siya, iba pa rin pala yung feeling, no? Na kahit maraming tao sa lugar na yun, makikilala ko agad siya eh. Bakit nga naman hindi?
Two old friends meet again, wearing older faces, talk about the places they've been. Two old sweethearts who fell apart somewhere long ago. How are they to know? Someday they'd meet again and have a need for more than reminiscing.
Kamusta ka na? Okay naman. Ikaw, kamusta ka na? Okay naman din. Sana masaya ka na.
Ito ulit. Punta ka sa wedding ko, ah.
Maybe this time it'll be love and they'll find. Baby, now they can.
Punto.
46 years old weight division world champion Manny Pacquiao turned back luck showing flashes of his vintage as faced Mario Cardio for the WBC welterweight after Grove's 4 rounds battle. The fight ended in the majority zone. At 46 years one judge scored in 150 to 113 the Barrio, while the other two saw in 140 to 114 resulting state. Even Filipino-American Jokoy Cheese after the match, when Pacquiao was asked how he felt at being the lead, so it is an opportunity to assure his fans that his back is never like Even Filipino-American Jokoy Cheese after the match, when Pacquiao was asked how he felt at being the lead, so it is an opportunity to assure his fans that his back is never like But now, the big question is, will be there another Pacquiao version Barrios match? What do you think?
Marami sa atin ang hirap magpakatotoo. And these stories serve as a reminder. True love is an illusion.
Gising ka na, malili ka si Matmat at si Patpat.
Happy day!
I wanna be pretty witch.
Kamusta? Pinapaganda na naman yung drawing ni Mia. Kasi na paborito mo. Ako si Mia.
Okay, so nandito tayo ngayon sa book ng lunch ng favorite girl nating si...
Yeah, I'm Mia Hernandez.
Isang batang lalaki ang nagising. Dinalaw kasi siya ni Batibat, ang espiritu ng mga bangungot na nagbabalik ng mga alaalang kinalimutang pilit. It's you, right?
Hindi kita kilala.
Do you believe in destiny?
Paano kung sabihin ko sa'yo na kung ako nandito dahil sa'yo?
Bakit?
Dahil sa mga mata mo, parehas siya sa nakilala ko. Paro-paro! 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 Paro-paro!
I want you to be my safety net.
Ako interesado. Nagilan mo na ako, pati ang kapatid ko.
Marian Rivera is both pogi and may dating in her newest TikTok video. Takapuso primetime queen, hope on a TikTok craze found by the song Pogi by Paul Balin.
Sige kayo na pogi, basta sa'kin yung dating, panis yung mga pogi, panis, tayo pa na.
Bumababa ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa Pilipinas.
Ganyan daw ang mga
Pinag-aaral sa ngayon ayon po sa Philippine Statistics Authority.
Cause we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars.
Education is process of knowledge, skills, values, and attitude through study, experience, or teaching. It helps individual grow intellectually, emotionally, socially, and morally, preparing them to face life's challenges and contribute to society.
Let's empower every child to believe themselves. Let's encourage them to pursue their love.
Every child deserves a chance to learn, to dream, and to rise regardless of who they are or where they came from.
This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
Free education is not enough because they can afford the fare, the food, or even time to study.
Ako na lang po kasi ang bumubuhay sa pamilya ko. Ang aking pong ina ay may sakit.
Good day, San Antonio, Quezon News Update from Mantala News. For the headlines, SSLG runs up, celebrating leaderships and unity. Sons are proudly introduced our newly elected SSLG grade 7 and 11 representatives. Fresh leaders ready to serve with passion and dedication.
Last time, Sun student congratulate Ma'am Ronaline S. Mangundayaws. She is truly testament of a leader with commitment, passion, and dedication. And we, Sun's family, headed by our principal, Sir